If you have ever priced fabric-covered acoustic treatment panels, you know they can range from $8 to $20 per square foot. This how-to is an attempt to provide ideas for a cost-effective acoustic treatment for project studios and smaller music rooms. These panels can be assembled rather quickly without adhesives. The most difficult part of the whole project is getting the fiberglass batting. Some local building supply companies can order the Owens Corning 700 series panels. It is difficult, though, to describe to the clerk since it is fiberglass, but it is not the traditional expanded batting type of insulation. Go to owenscorningcommercial.com and print off the cut sheet for the 700 series fiberboard panels. This will give you all the data you need to order the core materials for this treatment plan. The example in the pictures is the Model 703 fiberglass boards. The 703 model is 1 inch thick and works well for smaller rooms. It is also made in several other thicknesses, up to 4 inches. The panels shown in the picture are being reused from a previous treatment that became dated and required a facelift. The lumber for the framework is all 1 by 3 inch pine furring strips. This provides some airspace behind the fiberglass boards, which enhances the effectiveness of the absorption characteristics. The panel shown is 30 inches wide and 48 inches high. The center rear support has been added to prevent the sides from bowing due to the strain of the fabric. The fabric we chose is a deep pile corduroy. Many different fabrics are usable, with the exception of vinyl, plastic, or rubberized yard goods. If you can breathe through the fabric, it will work for this acoustic absorber. Step 1. Determine the needed size of the panel, measure and cut the 1 by 3s, and form a frame. We assembled all our frames with 1.5 inch brad nails and a pneumatic nail gun. Adding the 2.5 inch squares in the corners provides adequate structural support when teamed up with the center rear brace. Step 2. Measure the fiberglass boards and trim to size with a very sharp utility knife. Step 3. Measure the fabric and trim to size. The fabric is going to wrap around to the back side of the wooden frames. A heavy-duty staple gun is then used to attach the fabric to the frame. Our usual approach is to attach the long sides first, keeping the lines of the corduroy square with the wooden frame. When attaching the second long edge, it is important to add a little tension to keep a tight fit. Once the sides are secure, the shorter ends can be stapled. Again, we add some tension to keep the fabric taut. Step 4. The corners are then wrapped around to either the sides or to the top and bottom. In this particular installation, the sides of the panels were visible in the studio, so we stapled the corners to the top and the bottom. And now we have a cost-effective acoustic absorber ready for installation. For Jordan Audio Consultants, this is Gary saying, good sound must be intentional.